Bob Sumner, and it's my pleasure to bring you Comedy Under the Stars. Again, we'd like to welcome everybody to Comedy Under the Stars. We're about to kick the show off, and I'm about to bring to you the host who just recently worked with me. We did a family comedy jam over in Union last week, and then I went over to South Jersey on the next night, and everybody was still talking about him from the previous night who had been to both shows. And it was crazy because I was saying, wow, wait until Linden get a load up. And he's actually one of my favorite comedians that I've worked with over the years, from my Def Jam years and so on and so forth. But I was so proud to see him when Samuel L. Jackson did the remake. Anybody see the Shaft, the remake of Shaft? Right on. This brother played one of the police officers in the Shaft, and he also, I'm sure some of you may have seen the movie Baby Boy, right? You may recognize him from the movie Baby Boy as well. But whether or not you saw him in any of them, if you got it in bootleg from Mike's or whatever, it's all good. Let me stop. Let me say that. So right about now, y'all ready to laugh and have a good time tonight? We welcome you again to Comedy Under the Stars with DJ Mozart. Please put your hands together for your host for tonight's show, Freddie Ricks.
Welcome out to Comedy Under the Styro's cumulus clouds, because the stars are not out yet. Big up to all the white people, all the black people. I see some Caribbeans. Big up to them little tiny chicken wings that they sold me at Roy's truck stop. Yeah. Little tiny wings, little itty bitty. Okay, I'm sorry. Stop. Thank you. Clap it up for DJ Mozart. This is Mozart, ladies and gentlemen. Know you not that this is Mozart? Tell me that's not your government name, bro. Alright, thank you, because I would have been looking for your moms. Can I talk to you for a minute? There ain't a black mother in the world that'll be like, I'm gonna name this baby Mozart. Alright, let me stop messing around, yo. Let me feel some love. My name is Freddie Ricks. I'm here to host tonight. I'm just the in-between guy. Big up to the whole Sumner crew and everybody. Big up to Linden, New Jersey, and I'm gonna make sure I get out of here before the stars do come out. I'm just gonna put it that way, because I got a long ride home. If I remember Linden's history, I don't wanna be here when it goes down. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going too far. Big up to the Latino family. Any Latinos in here? By job, what we got, Tainos? Boricua? Look, that's a warning. She was like, yep, that's right. Be careful, you're worried about the police, it's us. We're gonna give you the pow pow, stupid. I'm from the Bronx, so I grew up with my Latino family, and we family. And my Dominican family, and all that. My Mexican family, and learned some valuable lessons from an older Boricua woman. I learned one in the parking lot one day. I'm trying to park my car, she gonna just take my spot. Yeah, you trying to park in the mall, got my signal on. She had her son's car, right? I get up, hey lady, can you move your car? No, I'm waiting for 2 days to park here. You have to find something else, mister. I say, yo, miss, move the car. No, mister, I'm not moving the car. Please, leave it alone. Go. I said, lady, move the car. And I shook the car, right? And she, she shook a little bit, and I didn't want to hit her or anything. I was just like, but I was trying to walk away. But no, she pushed the door open before I could turn and threw me into the other car like, I'm looking for some big, strong woman to come out. No, it was a little Taino Boricua. If y'all know Tainos, they picanha, you understand? This big, she had the tetas. They came all the way down here. And the arm with the meat on the back, you understand? Y'all know, that's the mama arm. It's in all our communities. You don't even want the rice if you don't see that arm flapping around that rice. She came out there, she went through her grocery bags and pulled out a candle. I'm thinking she's gonna throw it at me. No, she lit the candle. I'm like, what is this? Oh, you don't know? That candle is for you, puta. My son coming in 5 minutes to kill you right here. Your mouth is too big for your face. Today you have to learn something. Talk to me like that. And big up to all the white people, man. Let us make y'all feel at home. This is all about comedy. Comedy has no color lines. Funny is funny. So let's make all the white people that join us tonight feel at home. Let's sing them the national anthem for all white communities. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played songs that made the hit parade. Guys like us, we had it made. Flows, what a days. And you knew what you wanted. Girls will, I can't even sing it no more. What a prophet. Girls will girls and men will. Okay, I'm sorry, I played too much. What do we have in Linden? We got some Italians? Yeah. Okay, so we won't be talking about them. So all I need is 8 Lincolns in the parking lot. It's just the place right here. You get them out here, we take them by the water. It's only right there in the north. It's not that far. Cement temple. Cement temple. Any Russians here? Good, we can talk about them. I brought up Italians and Russians intentionally because, you know, they have a history of crime. You understand? Now, big up to the Italians, you know. They've been in this country a long time. They even helped America win wars. You can't really be mad at them. Only time you really get caught up in Italian criminal life is when you kind of volunteer and walk in there. They don't come out and just, you understand? So they've been around forever. You got these new mafia that come to America. They're not Italian. Oh yeah, they from Russia. Yeah, they come here just to go to jail. Jail's like a country club to them. Italians won't have anything to do with them. You know, Italians got swag. Hey, what are you gonna do? Forget about it. You ever hear them do that? Hey, come on, what are you gonna do? Forget about it. They never use it in a good capacity. What, you killed the whole family? It's the one guy. Hey, what are you gonna do? Forget about it. These Italians here, man, there's one here right now in America. He don't even care where, he's just glad to be here. He don't even know where he is. He calling Russia. Hello? Yes, mother, it is son of yours, Puflak Eiflik. I am fine, mother, I'm in America. Yes, 3 months I'm here, finally I have beautiful place to live. No, not New Jersey, no, not Brooklyn. Not Manhattan, no, I'm on a small island outside of Queens, New York. It is called Rikers Island. Yes, they could not say my name, Puflak Eiflik, so they give me number, 10216, this is me. No, I will not be here long. No, mother, I wait for boats to take me to next place. Yes, the beautiful security guard that keeps us safe here tells me I will be going up the river. I cannot wait to get there, mother. Beautiful home, I'm sure. We will make songs there all day. I know, because they call plays singing. I take chances with my life, I'm sorry. Somebody caught my eye over here. My man right there. How you doing, sir? He caught my eye because I had a situation. I learned not to pick on guys like you because you got history that I might not be familiar with on sight. I'm gonna tell you the story and I'm gonna bring on the next comedian. I'm in the mall one day on Staten Island, right? So I'm standing there with my underwear in my hand, but I had remembered I saw this old white dude in the mall right before the stores opened. You know, he was doing something strange. He was moving fast but going slow, right? And he just kept going around and around, and I ain't paying no mind till I'm online, and he walked right in front of me, past me, to the cash register. So I'm like, hey, my man, hey, really? I said something real slick. Really? All the achievements of the so-called black man in America, yet I am still invisible? Figured he'd turn around and be like, hey, I'm sorry. You know what he said? Ah, shut your goddamn mouth and wait the damn time. So I said, ooh, looks like I'm going to jail today. But I need to say something to him that won't get lost in translation. We're not from the same community. You got a different type of language. You understand? So all I could think of at the time was, man, if you don't get your ass off this line, I'm going to pull your face off. Before I could finish the word off, he clicked his left heel on his right, and he threw his left leg back. I must have been where that wall is. You understand? One move, he was in my face like this. Bam! Then he started talking strange, like old white people talk. He's like, ah, you're a tough guy, yeah. Eh? You're gonna pull my face off, are you? Well, come on, pal. He started saying strange shit. He said, come on, one false move. Just one false move. It's a false move, you know. Some said, look at this dude's hat. He might have escaped from the local nursing home or something. And I read his hat, and it said, USSR, Navy SEAL Trainer, Team 2. And I said, I done messed with the wrong old white dude today. I said, he even want me to move, he just need me to lift my arm a little bit so he can stick his thumb through my rib cage and tickle my heart. I won't die for 14 days, you understand? And now I'm thinking, my mind is like, don't move. And he started talking real strange. Come on, pal, what are you waiting on, huh? Pull it off, would you? Pull it off, huh? And I'm standing there, and he went, and it wasn't because he was tired, but he was just exasperated. He was done, tired of waiting. And when he did that, I smelled arugula and onions. And I was like, damn, this old dude is healthy as hell. I ain't been in the gym in 9 years. I got this Navy SEAL thing and this goddamn lettuce breath. Then he said these words to me, and it changed my life forever. He looked me in my eyes, like dead in my eyes, and he said, why I oughta? Why I oughta? The hell kind of threat is this, huh? That threat is not from no South Bronx. No, none of them dudes over there grew up talking about, yo, pass me the ball. Why I oughta? That threat is from 1939. This man just threatened me in black and white. How you do this? I backed up, I got in the car, ran home, I put furniture to the wall, laid across the floor, and was watching the ceiling. I said, you gonna come through the ceiling, you understand, with the Navy SEAL hat on and tickle my arm while I'm sleeping. Y'all know the drill. 3 days I'm on the floor. I need to find out what happens after an old white dude says, my only source for research was those Earl Turner classic movies. Boy, you know what I'm talking about. Best entertainment Hollywood ever produced. Am I lying? Am I lying? No special effects, just a script and actors. I must have watched 200 of them. Then I got into the musicals and fell in love. I couldn't stop watching. So simple, the damn plot. The white woman be singing just, Roger. Man comes in the room, Mildred, what's going on in here, huh? What you singing about, huh? I'm sorry, Jimmy, I'm sorry, but I'm singing about the love of my life, Roger. Oh yeah? Well, you're my dame, huh? Not anymore, Jim, not anymore. You see, it's Roger I love, and there ain't nothing nobody in the world can do about it. Oh yeah? Well, you get that Roger over here. I'll show him a thing or two. Not in a million years. I'll never let you lay your finger on Roger, cause I love him. Why, I oughta. So I avoided the slap that day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to Comedy Under the Stars. You ready to have some fun? All right, so I'm gonna get on out the way now. We'll let our professional comedians, courtesy of Bob, he only gonna bring you professionals, man. So I need you guys to loosen up, lighten up, let your hair down if it's yours. If it's not, you can put it on the chair, it doesn't matter. Lighten up. So this is not a clean show, right, Bob? This is not clean, right? Professional, but not clean. All right, got you. Just so they can hear it. You don't want nobody to come out and pull out a nut. All right, huh?
Like we said enough of what we...
All right. Y'all heard that? I said enough. No more cursing. No, I get what you're saying. Right there on that border, right? So rated as PG-13. In other words, you guys are not going to...
I just want to say this disclaimer.
Come on.
I had a station the previous show that they used to have here,
Right.
and they said it was like worse than Def Comedy
Wow.
in terms of length.
Oh, that's tough.
Last year,
Yeah. Right. So that's the difference in having a real producer that's been in the game over 30 years, know how to pick your comedians to come out and entertain you. And it's not just because he knows he could have any comedian on earth. The one that pull his pants down and wiggle his ass, he could have been up here. But Bob said, I'm in Linden, I'm right down the block from my hometown. I know the people, I have to represent properly, so I promise you all the comedians you see tonight, you're going to enjoy, all right? I just wanted to make sure they knew what time it is, you know. I'm not a raunchy guy anyway, but you know, I see some sensitive ears in here. Taina, ¿todo bien? Tato? I tell her she still beat kids right here. You guys see that? No, look, I know how. I've been doing it. I got a 27-year-old. She just got out of the hospital last week. I broke the elbow. I didn't mean to do it, but the frying pan was heavier than I thought. I thought it was a zapata, but it was a frying pan. I was just angry. Okay, I'm sorry. I played too much. Let's have some fun, y'all. We ready for our first comedian? Coming to the stage, just want to make sure I got the name right. Please clap your hands for Miss Kate Wolf.
What's up? I never know if I'm supposed to really like break it down with the playing and I get all nervous and then my dancing looks real, but let's do it. It was okay. I gave you guys more than I normally do in terms of the dancing. All right, Ron. I swear I'm a good dancer. It's the nerves. And it's the face. Okay. You're not impressed. That's funny. If you keep playing it, I'm gonna have to start doing more dorky moves. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. We're in Linden. I used to teach in Elizabeth for a little bit. All right. Thank you. Only a couple people cared. I remember, so I was teaching in Elizabeth. I was an art teacher to middle schoolers. And I went up to one of the students and I was like, oh, you really need to add more shading in your drawing. And he looked up at me and he said, you ugly as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. You know what I mean? It got to my soul. I went home, I was looking in mirrors differently. I was like, no. I went to school the next day, my hair done, makeup, walked in, and I was like, shade, hey. All right, not easy to impress, that's okay. I'm a mother, everybody who's a parent in here. We got parents. Some are too tired to clap. Usually. When you become a parent, it totally changes how you think about things, right? Because if I die, he doesn't have a mom. No. So I can't do dangerous things the same. So what I do is I take him with me. If I'm going to a bar, he's wearing a special reversible shirt that I made for him. It either says, world's best wingman, or if an ugly guy comes up to me, it reverses and says, my mom is a dad. Which nowadays, some people are like, yeah! They're like even better. Get more into it. I love taking my son to the movies. It's one of my favorite things to do. The best one I ever took him to see was The Avengers. And there's a scene where the Hulk rips his shirt off. My son screamed at the whole theater. He was like, yeah! And then Captain America came out, and I ripped my shirt off. And was like, yeah! More dance moves. I don't think that's very sexy. It's like almost like a wave. Okay, but you like it. I appreciate you. That movie, it hyped us up. My son, we left the theater, he was like, Mom, what would your superpower be? And I was like, my superpower would be truth. because nothing is more powerful. And he looked at me and he said, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. He was like, while you're dying, telling the truth, I'm gonna kill him with my laser beam eyes. Okay. Thank you. One person kind of feeling me. You're either feeling me or feeling the awkward. Okay, we're into each other. I am also a teacher, not just a comedian. Like I said, I was teaching in Philly, and then I quit this year. I have a cane now. I was teaching with my cane, and my kindergartner thought it was a stripper pole. She was doing some dance moves around it. That was uncomfortable. But then another kid took it and thought it was a lightsaber. That kind of made me feel like a pimp. So I appreciated it. I had a second grader come into class one day, and his sister drew a Sharpie wiener on his head, right? So he walks in and I was like, oh! I acted shocked at first, and I was like, no, I gotta be normal. But it was too late. All the other students started rushing up, and they were trying to guess what it was. They were like, it's a mushroom! It's a banana! And then one kid was like, it's a bone! And I was like, add the ER, boner! Come on, kids! You've got this. I think some parents have the nerve to name some of their kids the names I've been hearing. I had an honesty who lied all the time. I had an innocent who would cut class and run the halls the whole time. And I had a serenity who had all the energy. And then a Messiah who had messages from God and Satan. Lockdown drills in Philadelphia changed this year. Because normally a lockdown drill is where you have to be totally quiet, huddle the kids like this. Not anymore. In Philly, they want you to attack him, go after the attacker, which I'm excited about. I'm like, I've been waiting my whole life for this. And I'm the art teacher, so it's perfect. I'd be like, Raven, paper mache in his eyes. Jada, get the scissors, artery in the neck. Chris, get his body, stuff him in the kiln, light that up. Bob, I said, shh. I didn't do the full curse. Bob's looking at me disappointed. Listen, at the Apollo, I was allowed to do a lot of crazier things. I worked with Bob at the Apollo, just a little, okay. You guys don't care about that, that's fine. I got married last year, everybody. I'm a married woman now. Thank you. Does anybody know what a twin flame is? Twin flame, it's like your ultimate soulmate, your mirror here in the earth realm, right? So, I did a little twin flame ceremony, and boom, I reconnected with my middle school best friend who was locked away in a mental institution. I got him out! He's my husband now! Aren't you excited for me? And it was bad. It was like a prison where he was at. Yes, I got him out, we're married, but the best part about it is my son just got a prison stepdad. I'll explain how cool that is. If he's getting bullied at school, prison stepdad will teach him how to turn a toothbrush into a shank. Not getting bullied anymore, is he? If my son's nervous about going to a party, prison stepdad helps him make those fun time brownies. You know what I mean? Extra special brownies. Now who's gonna be anxious? Everyone else. Prison stepdad! I'm trying to sell a show. Prison stepdad! Eating the food that he likes. Taking a poop without people watching him. Prison stepdad! All right, thank you. You liked the stretching. I'm trying to be a good housewife. I've been cooking a lot more, but I don't know if you all have tried to search up recipes online. It's always a blogger trying to express their feelings about it, right? You have to scroll through to get to the actual recipe. It's a woman being like, when I think of apple crisp, I'm reminded of walking in the orchard with my lover Fred on a crisp autumn day. The leaves crunching beneath our feet as we fall to the ground, and I rub my fingers in his chest hair. Now preheat your ovens to 400 degrees. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot we were cooking. I was about to masturbate. Thank you, that was a little bit of a laugh. That was nice. My son's about to graduate high school. Isn't that exciting? He's going to be going to Rutgers. Thank you. Very polite claps. It was so crazy because I was a single mom for basically his whole life. And one time, it was that time of the month, and I was going to the bathroom. He was about 5, right? He bust the door right open on me. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. So I got rid of the tampon, and he didn't say anything. I was like, oh my God. I just got away with it. A week later, we're hanging out, and he goes, Mom, why'd you put a candle in your butt? My son was walking around for a week thinking I'm the kinkiest person ever. And he has a big mouth. So I'm sure I picked him up from school, and his teacher was like, psst, that's her. You remember Candle Butt? Remember he drew that picture? We thought it was a rocket ship. All right, guys. That one hurts my feelings. Oh, man. It's crazy being a comedian. That's why I went back to teaching, which was really hard because I put out a rap song called Labia Game. She's like, oh no. One of my friend's sons came up to me and he was like, I saw your rap video, Labia Gom. And I was like, it's Labia Virgin, get it right. Okay, winning you guys over. I'm into that. Thank you, thank you. Growing up, my mom's kind of crazy. When we would walk down the streets, if she saw someone that she thought was weird, she'd go, WGA, WGA, and it stood for Weird Guy Alert. So we walk down, WGA, WGA, and I'm like, Mom, you're the weird guy here, okay, that's you. We'd get into bad fights and she'd send me to my room. She'd be like, you're in timeout, go to your room. And I'd go into my room and then she'd sing opera songs, right? So I'd be fuming in my room and she'd be like, every time it rains, pennies from heaven. And it really messed me up because now, whenever I try to sing a song, it's opera. So I'll like go to sing Taylor Swift and I'll be like, look what you made me do, look what you made me do, look what you just made me do, look what you just made me do. Okay, I thought maybe that would win some of you over, and I feel like you actually hate me even more. And that is upsetting. Growing up on my block, my family, we were the only Jewish people in the neighborhood, right? And for Christmas time, our neighbors had this tradition where they would take these brown paper bags and put candles in them to light the way for Jesus. So the neighbors, they came up to my mom, they knocked on her door. They were like, Jane, we want to unite the whole street. We'll do it for you. Can we please light the bags in front of your house? And she was like, no, it's against my religion. So what ended up happening was the whole street was lit up beautifully, and then there was one dark black house that basically said Jews right here. Well, it actually wasn't that dark because our neighbors were nice enough to light a cross on fire on our yard. So that was really sweet of them. I am an animal rights person. Any animal rights people here? Loving the animals? Yeah? Okay. You love animals? I found a baby pinky squirrel years ago. It had been attacked, right? And I was like, I'm going to save this squirrel. I'm gonna nurse it, and it's gonna be my squirrel best friend. Have you ever seen those videos online of like the squirrel? Okay, so I thought that was gonna be me, right? So I take the squirrel in, and I'm like, wait a second. What do squirrels eat? And at the time I was nursing, and I was like, wait, I can give it my milk. I drink cow's milk. That's weird. Why can't this baby squirrel drink my human milk? Now, Some of you are looking at me like I'm a monster. I didn't put it up to my nipple, okay? What I did, I squeezed it into a cup and I took a little dropper, right? And I fed that little baby squirrel. And then the next day it died. But it's not because my breast milk wasn't amazing, okay? Don't judge my breast milk. It was fine. My son loves watching all the TikTok videos, YouTube, and then he tells me all these facts, right? So he's like, Mom, do you know that there's a guy out there who was hit by lightning 11 times and is still alive? And I was like, what? What has this man done in his life where God keeps striking him down like, boom? And my son was like, no, Mom, he's a park ranger. And I was like, that is so beautiful. Nothing stands in this man's way of ranging the hell out of those animals. He wakes up and he puts on that nerdy outfit and he goes out there. And I bet you he would be fun to be intimate with, right? Because you know he has a lightning wiener. He'll cook you medium rare, you know what I mean? Just by being intimate with him. I can get in bad moods sometimes. You know how they have Debbie Downers? I'm worse. I'm a black hole Betty. If I'm in a bad mood, I will suck you down into my depressive hole, which is something I feel like I've accidentally done to you all here somehow. Wasn't intending that. But yeah, if you come up to me at like a cocktail party or something fancy and you want small talk, not gonna happen. They're like, how are you, Kate? I'm like, oh, my Lyme disease has been terrible. My mother found a nodule on her lung. They're like, oh my God. Oh, and if someone's just had a wheat brownie, forget it. I'm like, you feeling it yet? You feeling it yet? You feeling it yet? Black hole Betty right here. Okay, I feel like I've connected to 5 of you. It's okay. I'm a big fan of quotes. I love quotes. Sometimes they just pick you up when you need them, you know? One of my favorite quotes when I was feeling sad is that sometimes when you feel like you've been buried, you've actually been planted. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not depressed. I'm a seed. My friend Tina, she was really, really nervous about getting into her master's program. She was like, I don't know, what if I'm not smart enough? And I was like, Tina, the bird doesn't worry about the branch breaking because it knows it has wings. She was like, okay. She gets in to her master's program. I'm not saying it's all because of me, but it didn't hurt. And now she's worried about finishing. She's like, oh, I have all this time, I have to do all this work. And I was like, Tina, it's the journey, not the destination. And she was like, really? Screw you. Talk to me like a person, I don't want another quote. And I was like, you know what, Tina? Hurt people, hurt people. Okay, we got some chuckles going. Well, I'm gonna be getting out of here on this one. Thank you, he's clapping for that. That's sweet. That's really sweet of you.
That's mean.
My son, when he was in kindergarten, he was getting really bullied by this teacher. Her name's Mrs. Berkowitz, but I called her Mrs. Berka-Snitch because I didn't like her. We had a meeting with her, right? She walks into the principal's office and she's wearing one of those shirts that has a seam. It's supposed to separate your boobs from your stomach. You know these shirts? She walks in wearing that seam right across her boobs, okay? She walks in and she looks at me and she says, your son is having troubles focusing. I was like, yeah, me too. And she was like, here's one of my concerns. Your son tells me that you take him to comedy clubs and he's the only kid there. I was like, he's the only kid I have. She says, I just think if you take him to comedy clubs, he's gonna see a lot of inappropriate things. And I was like, lady, there is nothing more inappropriate than your boobs being in the wrong place. Thank you. You can visit my website, pickupaboob.com. You guys have been pretty great. I'm Kate Wolf.
Thank you, Kate Wolf. You made history this evening. You came out to Mozart. Go on, Mozart. Show them what you got, man. Show them what you've got. Go, Mozart. Go, Mozart. All right, I'm sorry. Clap it up for Kate Wolf one more time, please. Gotta feel the love. Gotta check on my Taino family. This one right here, this is trouble right here. This is the fighter. Yeah, I already know. She's looking at me like, watch out, that's my family, stupid. And wait, give me the, it's all family, right? So who's who? You say cousin that just came from where? Jail? Okay. All cousins. And that's the auntie. That's the cousin, all right, okay. All right, because I can tell you all borrow money from her. I already know. Yeah, I already know. Listen, you got $50 till Tuesday. And this is the one that tell you all the secrets. You be like, listen, I know you love him, but you can't give him the chicky-chacky, you can't do it. He's not coming by, you give him. All right, I'm sorry, I played too much. I don't want to get beat up in Linden. I can't go on my resume. Yo, Freddie Ricks got knocked out in Linden, New Jersey. You're supposed to come in here peaceful and leave peacefully. That's what Linden is all about. Am I right? That's right, lying asses. Anyway, this is, hey Bob, do me a favor, man, while I'm on. Don't let me go over my time, because, you know, I get in zones, all right? Just throw me up a sign or something. I'm just going to tell them about, you know, some of the places I've done comedy. This is really nice. And thank y'all, Linden, for having all of us. Clap for yourselves. Y'all an incredible audience. Sometimes I do shows where I really, you know, put it this way. You're looking at the only person that ever got kicked out of jail. Yes, I got kicked off Rikers Island. Yeah, I ain't mean no harm, you know, not because I was a tough guy or nothing, because I went there to entertain I'm gonna call them troops. They all sitting in there on the bleachers, you know, and I came out and I was like, hey, what's up, all my cats on lockdown? They was like, what up, son? I said, yeah, they want me to say something positive to you all, but it's too late, you know? So this one dude stood up, yo, my man, you think that's funny? You better do something, or we gonna make it happen. I'm like, make it happen? Y'all got an after party? Mozart here? Man, I can't hang. I said, ooh, I said, yo, calm down, bro. Calm down. Damn, bro, y'all angry already? This ain't even the penitentiary. This is jail. You're going back and forth to court. You ain't even get sentenced yet. Why you so mad already? Y'all must have done something in here, man. I said, look, bro. Look, the jokes are obviously not fit for jail. You understand? So, got a little R&B skills, man. Can I just sing something? Yo, my man. I said, yo, bro, calm down, man. This is R&B. But this is the stuff that got us through the plantation and turned into gospel and soul and R&B now. Want to sing a little song for me to all you fellas here on lockdown? When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there. Let me go see you. Let me. So thank God for comedy under the sun in Linden, New Jersey. This, as a matter of fact, this is right around the corner from all the nasty hotels. These are all the nasty hotels on Route 19, all the nasty hotels. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Your boy, all y'all been to the Loop. Look, he got a log in his car right there. Look. He got the little bottle of soap. Mama, you been to the Loop? Stop playing. You never been to the Loop. Cállate. You been to the Loop. You was there like that. You was like that. You didn't know though. You was like, yo, man, let's go chill. Okay, papi, let's go. Why you taking one in nice house? Where you going? Put it this way. You like Fruit Loops? That's not what this is. All right, okay, I played too much. That's a hell of a name for a trashy hotel, the Loop. Mozart, has he ever gone to the Loop? Thank you for your honesty, Mozart. I'm sure you played a marvelous violin in room 101. I'm sure your horn game was way up. I got a little tear in my eye right there. Y'all, I'll have more fun than y'all. Y'all ready for our next comedian? Are you ready for our next comedian? Let him hear some loud. Let him know you're ready. Clap it up for Alan Massenberg.
Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. That was like Massenberg. Who the hell was this to see? My name is Alan Massenberg. That's my name, y'all. That's my name, but don't trust me with your money, okay? I'm not trustworthy, all right? So don't give me your money, man. Before I get started, let everybody in here know, I do drive Uber and Lyft, meet around home tonight, okay? I said PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, okay? I take everything. You can pay me under the table. You can pay me in weed. It don't matter. We figure it out. Give me an eighth. I'll take you anywhere you need to go. You know what I mean? Nice, man. So I'll let y'all know I'm a dad. Y'all got 2 kids that I know of, okay? Ooh, I got 2 daughters. They're 16 and 12 years old. 16, 12 years old. My oldest daughter was born my first year of college. I went to school to get a degree and I came home with 2 dependents. Yeah. She was born when I was 19, man. And in hindsight, I wish I would have waited to have kids. Because when I'm 89, she's gonna be 70. How's she gonna take care of me when she old too? My bladder's loose, her bladder's loose. Who is changing whose diaper, you know what I mean? We're gonna be taking turns like, oh, you got me, I got you. Get the baby powder. I'm just saying, you know how embarrassing it would be if we're roommates in the same nursing home? You understand that shit? That shit would be terrible, man. For real, I come from a long line of young parents, though, man. My grandma was 19, she had my mom. My mom was 19, she had me. When I was 19, my daughter was born. So when my daughter 19, I'm locking her in the house, okay? You know, I come out the house for the whole year, you're breaking generational curses, okay? People think that when you have kids young, it's the end of your life. That's what they think, right? It's not the end of your life. It's definitely the beginning of the hard part, though, all right? Having kids young is like running on the beach in flip-flops. You ever do that? You feel like you're trying your hard, but you're not moving fast at all. It's like driving a car with a flat tire. You ever do that? Like, you're gonna get there where you're going. It's gonna take you a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's like, having kids young. And having 2 daughters, man, it's crazy, because, like, they pick on me all the time. They bully me. They call me names. Like, I got these flip-flops at home that got a rainbow on it, right? That says BU, right? I bought the flip-flops because they were on sale. But my daughters make fun of me. They call me zesty because of my flip-flops. That's what they say. I'm like, yo, I'm not gay, I'm cheap. Come on, man, what you talking about? They pick on me all the time, man. Like, it was cold outside, I told my daughter, I said, yo, zip up your coat, it's cold. Zip up your coat, it's cold. Her response was, respect the drip, Karen. That's what she said to me. Respect the drip, Karen, which means I gotta respect her outfit. Like, I don't respect it, I pay for her outfit, okay? I respect her more than she does. I tell jokes outside in Linden for her outfit, okay? For her drip. Respect her more than she does, man. I don't know, she's 16. She's learning how to drive. The first time I took her driving lessons, the very first time she got behind the wheel, she crashed my car. Very first time. It's kind of my fault though. Like, maybe I shouldn't have had her trying to drive a car in a crowded parking lot. That's on me. I didn't know. She's my first kid. I'm just learning how to, I'm learning what to do with her. My first kid, first kid is just like scrap paper. You know what I mean? You make all your mistakes on them until you figure it out for younger kids. You know what I mean? So if you're the oldest sibling, I'm sorry for you, okay? Because your parents made all the mistakes on you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She crashed my car the first time. I got mad too because. So she told me after high school she didn't want to go to college. She wanted to go into the Air Force. Then she wanted to go straight to the Air Force. I said, you can't even drive a car. You want to drive a plane. Okay. If y'all see a fighter jet crash through a pole at Walgreens, that's my daughter, okay? You tripping. I try to teach my daughters things I learned growing up. Like I tell them, you gotta work smart, not hard. That's what my grandparents taught me, work smart, not hard. Like growing up, my grandparents had a cat named TC. TC's been dead for like 15 years now, right? But recently I found out that TC is short for the cat. They said you gotta work smart. And I said, no, y'all just being lazy at this point. All right. Y'all didn't put no evidence and say, oh, not top cat or nothing, just TC. That's my grandparents' story. Every day in the summertime when I was a kid, me and my brother would go to my grandparents' house, and my grandma take us to the corner store and get sandwiches, right? Now my grandma, that's how cheap she was. But my brother, he didn't want nothing on his sandwich. All he wanted was turkey, cheese, and mayonnaise, right? No toppings, that's it. But my grandma was so cheap, she made him order his sandwich with all the toppings on it, lettuce, onions, so she can take everything off and make a salad, okay? She said, yeah, work smart in the house. I said, no, yeah, I gotta get your life together, okay? Come on, man. That's what I come from though, man. Work smart, not hard. Like my youngest daughter, she's picking this up, right? One day, walking home from the park, a bumblebee flies past her ear. Scared her. She ran in the middle of the street, and I got mad. I said, yo, what are you doing? Would you rather get stung by a bee or hit by a car? My daughter said, Dad, you gotta work smart, not hard. She said, if I get hit by a car, we can sue her. I said, yeah, go ahead, go out there. Yes, yeah. Economy is terrible. Go ahead, get out there. Economy is bad, man. The economy determines what we eat. That's how bad the economy is. Like, when I had the most money in my life, I was eating exotic. I was eating things like duck tacos. Anybody ever had duck tacos before? I had no idea ducks taste so good till I got some money, y'all. And the way ducks walk around in public, I don't think they know either. The ducks be in public ponds, just swimming, minding their own business. I be standing there with a tortilla. Like, yo, you better water shallow, right? Eat you right now. I mean, ducks like that dirty person in high school that don't know they sexy yet. Like, take those glasses off and I eat you right now, you know what I'm saying? That was just me, my bad, Bob. Me and my kid's mom, we're not together, I'll tell you about her. We don't have any crazy, like any drama, nothing like that. I just don't like when she lies to my daughters. Like, she told them that I wanted to have sons. And I was like, yo, tell them the truth. Let them know I didn't want to have kids at all, okay? It was your choice both times, you know what I mean? I'm just here for the ride. We separated for over 10 years now, man. We broke up over 10 years. And I'm glad I got out when I did, because I didn't want to have like a toxic co-parent relationship. I didn't want to have that. Having a toxic co-parent, that can ruin your life, man. That's like having herpes. You're stuck with it for life. You have a flare up at any moment. You gotta tell all your partners about it. Now listen, I'm dealing with something, okay? You have to deal with this too. I just want to give you a heads up, all right? And I'm the only one that got toxic, no? Everybody here just happily married, just me, only out here? Clap it up if you're married. All right, maybe I'm just the only degenerate in here. Okay. I come from a long line of co-parents, yo. That's what I know. I gotta break these curses. I'm too late though. I'm just whatever. Like my one grandparents, they were actually married but were separated. They lived together but they never talked. That's what I come from. Like my granddad is so petty. He built the apartment in the house because he didn't want to move out. You know how petty you got to be to pull permits? Because you don't want to get in a whole new house? That's what I come from, you know what I'm saying? So, co-parent, man. So like, I don't care who my kid's mom, I don't care who she dates. I don't want to meet this guy, nothing like that. Only thing I care about is like, can he help get our kids to their practices? That's it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if she's dating Kim Jong-un, all right? Is he free on Wednesday at 7? Because we got soccer practice, is what I'm saying. I don't care if they're compatible. I don't care if they like each other. If he got a van with third row seating, we can use them. Tell him, come on. Because your last boyfriend could not help out at all. True story, right? If you was to Google my kid's mom's address right now, on the Google map street view of her house, her ex on the porch with the house arrest ankle monitor on. So I don't care who she dates. As long as he can leave the porch, he's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't got no curfew, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool with me, man. I got a good co-parent relationship now. I kind of feel like it's too good at sometimes, cause like we go do things and we look like a happy couple. You know what I mean? Like we not happy. I don't want to look happy. I want to look single. You know what I mean? Went to my daughter's band concert, right? We didn't go together, but we ended up sitting next to each other, which I realized was a bad idea, cause I'm sitting next to her. It's all these single moms in here. You know what I'm saying? It's the MILF Mecca, and I brought sand to the beach. Right? Come on, man. I want to get t-shirts made that say, we are just co-parents. We just co-parents, you know what I'm saying? If I'm still single with my daughter to get married, I'm going to have a tuxedo that say, we are just co-parents, you know what I'm saying? I'm hollering at it. I don't know. My kid's mom follow me on TikTok. Are y'all on TikTok in here? Is TikTok crowd? No, it's the Facebook crowd, ain't it? Y'all get 40 likes, think y'all went viral. Girl, Sharon commented, I'm famous. Like, no, you're not, auntie. Yo, but my mom, I love my mom, but I can't stand her on Facebook, yo. I wish she would just like my post and leave me alone. On my birthday, I caught myself putting a funny status up, trying to get some laugh reactions, right? I said, I can tell I'm getting older because my knees start to crack during sex. That's what I said, right? My mom commented. She said, boy, you have no idea. I said, yo, I don't want no idea. Get the hell off my page, okay? I had to block my mom on my birthday, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had to create a whole new account to become my friend again. Under one stipulation, I accept your friend request. No comments, all right? Only laugh reactions and love reactions from you, lady. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom, though, man. My mom's a trip. Well, my mom, like, so look, I'm originally from West Philly, right? And growing up, we had like a lot of money. So we had like a lot of other things, like we had mice. Had a ton of those, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, mice, that's my biggest fear in this world. Like, I'm terrified of mice. Like, I'm 6'3". I'm terrified of something this small, you know what I'm saying? If there was a mouse on this stage, I'm not saying the show would be over, but my part would be. I'll be like, I'm out of here, good night, y'all. Growing up, all my friends had birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese. I hated going there. You don't take a kid that's afraid of mice to a party hosted by a 6-foot mouse. Everybody having a good time, and I'm in the corner crying and shit. I just want to go home. No, I don't want to play no games. Take me home. My house wasn't better though. My mom used to catch all mice on glue traps. It's my job to take them outside and throw them in the trash. Y'all know, mice on glue traps, they not dead yet. I never forget this. I'm like 7 years old. I go in the kitchen, turn on the light, there's a mouse with a glue trap doing the Harlem Shake. Like P. Diddy before the allegations. Just. And I was terrified. I said, Mom, it's still alive. My mom said, boy, you gotta man up. You are the man of the house. And in my head, I was thinking like, woman, I'm only 7, get a husband or some shit. Or a cat. Mom a trip, man. My mom, she actually did have a husband. She had 3 husbands. She's not a quitter at all. I appreciate it. I had hella stepdads, you know what I mean? They all taught me something differently, you know what I mean? But yeah, the one part I don't like my mom getting married so many times is like when I get locked out of like my accounts, like my bank account, they always ask me like, what's your mother's maiden name? I'm like, yo, I don't remember, yo, just give me, give my account back. Mom did the best she could with us growing up. One year we went to Disney World. We didn't have enough money to fly, so we drove from Philly to Orlando, 16-hour drive, okay? Now, my mom didn't want to stop for food, so before we left, she fried a big bucket of chicken, and we took a loaf of white bread and we just left, I mean. This before the Chick-fil-A phenomenon, okay? We was eating bone-in chicken wing sandwiches, okay? This is a choking hazard to children, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the backseat about to die just to go to Disney World, you know what I'm saying? I never forget David at Disney World, so excited. My mom pulls up, she's talking to the front gate attendee. She then turns around, looks at us. She says, hey guys, we don't have enough money for Disney World. And I'm thinking like, yo, you didn't call, check prices or nothing? So come down here on a whim, you can't let go and let God for everything. So we just turned around, we drove home. We drove home 16 hours, you know what I'm saying? Just tears and choke sandwiches the whole way home. And to this day, I bring it up to my mom, I say, Mom, it was crazy, we went all the way to Disney World for no reason. What were you thinking, man? My mom told me, I gotta be grateful. She said, I've been to Disney World. Just haven't been in Disney World. So the fun's on the inside, woman, what's wrong with you, man? That's my mom, though, man. My mom's a trip. My mom sells, now she sells life insurance, that's what she does. So anybody that don't have life insurance, give me a number after the show. I give y'all her number, ma'am. I get a commission if she makes some sales. My mom sells life insurance. It's annoying though, because I don't know if you ever had a conversation with a life insurance agent. They're very salesy, like very telemarketers. They're always trying to, make a sale. My mom calls my phone, it doesn't say mom no more. It says scam likely. That's what it says. And leave me alone, woman. Leave me a voicemail or something. Nah, I'm just kidding. My mom, she turned 55 this year. She turned 55 on New Year's Day. That's her birthday. My mom actually was born January 1st, 1969. The same exact year my grandma had my uncle in December. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming from. My grandma dropped 2 times that year. Same way rappers do albums. Yeah, man. So my mom turned 55. She told me she's about to move into one of those 55 and older retirement communities, which blew my mind. She said, "Yeah, y'all stay there right now." All right, so look, it messed me up because like the day she turned 55, she was ready to move in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, already? Like you just can't wait to get away from the young people. You know what I'm saying? She don't even look 55. Like she knows she's black. She knows like she's 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you going in there? She told me she's moving into the retirement home so she can sell everybody life insurance. That's what she said. She said, "You gotta work smart, not hard." I said, "I get that." I said, "I get that." Gotta make that money, man.
Good market.
What'd you say?
Good market.
Good parking?
Market.
Good market. You're right. My fault. I'm just trying. Okay, the plane was going by. I listen to music at loud temperatures. That's like my thing. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all and get back to my jokes. I'm losing it right now. I listen to music at loud temperatures. That's what I gotta get back to. Get back to my shit. Growing up, man. Y'all know, all right, look, so growing up, we used to eat oodles noodles all the time, top ramen noodles all the time, right? This is before they put vegetables in and charge you $15, $20 for the shit, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that. I'm cursed. Whatever. My mom she used to get crafty with the recipes though, yo. She used to mix the beef packets with the shrimp packets, yo. Like the ghetto surf and turf, all right? We're well fed, but our blood pressure was through the roof, yo. It was crazy. My grandma had diabetes type 1, 2, and 3, yo. It was wild. Glad I made it out of both my feet. I got lucky. He caught that. Said, wow. Yeah, man. So my mom did the best she could. So now I'm doing what I can as a dad, man. So like recently, my daughters, they've been having me buy toothbrushes more regularly than normal. So I'm like, okay, they're keeping up with good dental hygiene. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they're doing though. They in the mirror doing their hair, laying their baby hair down with these toothbrushes. I'm thinking they're trying to keep away the cavities. No, they're just trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying? Whole house breath stinks, okay? But their hair is immaculate, you know what I mean? It's like, baby hairs is popping, you know? I be at the beauty supply store every day buying, I don't even know what, I don't even know why, my kids don't deserve it. My oldest daughter, I told her, I said, yo, one day you're gonna turn on TV and see your dad up there with his own sitcom. What are you gonna do? She said, Dad, I'm gonna turn it off. She said, I see you enough. That's what she said. Like, she should be grateful. She's a jerk for real. Y'all probably can't see it in the back, but like the left side of my beard don't connect how I want it to. All right, the left side, the right ain't the best either, but this side is bothersome to me, right? So now I'm from Philly, right? So in Philly, it's a big Muslim population. Everybody got big full beards. I felt left out. Okay, like when I was a kid, I thought that when you convert to Islam, your beard automatically grew. That's what I thought happened. You know what I'm saying? So like my daughter knows how much my beard means to me, right? So what she did was to make fun of me and to mock me, she put a video on Instagram and the caption was how my dad would act if his beard connected. She said. Then she took a Sharpie, drew a beard on her face, and was dancing. On a phone bill that I paid for, okay? I don't know, y'all ain't find it as funny as I thought it was. It's cool. I gotta feed them though, man. Like, I'm learning new recipes and stuff like that. They gotta become a better cook, right? But the problem with that is, they like watching those cooking shows on TV, and they judge my food like they're a critic on these shows. One time I burned my shrimp fried rice a little bit, tried a new recipe, I burned it a little bit. My daughter gonna say to me, she said, chef, this rice tastes like cigarettes. I said, yo, how do you even know what cigarettes taste like? Come on, man. Like, I knew parenting was gonna be hard, but I had no idea a 12-year-old would ever tell me my food isn't giving, okay? Like, it's giving you nutrients, y'all. You guys still alive out there? I've done shows at retirement homes and people were asleep before, so this don't bother me. I did a show at a retirement home and the person in the front row couldn't even hear. Somebody had to yell my jokes to her. He said mice! Get me out of here. Before I go, man, I was serious about that Uber stuff, y'all. I do drive Uber. You guys seem cool. If you need a ride, we'll take you home after this. Because I meet a lot of interesting people driving Uber, man. One guy I met, before I go, I'll tell you about it, man. It was this old white guy, right? I picked him up from a bar at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he was wasted. I knew he was wasted because when he got in the car, he was like, I'm wasted. I was like, yo, it smells like it. We had to go an hour to his house, right? But we drove 1 block. We drove 1 block, he was like, there goes my car. I'm gonna get out and drive. I said, yo, man, you wasted. Like, why you call Uber if you're going just drink and drive? He said, I only call Uber because my friends are in the bar and I want them to think that I'm being responsible. I'm like, okay, I get that, right? But then he was like, you know, white people do illegal things too. I was like, too? What does that mean? So I called the cops on him, okay? I was like, black people call the cops too, all right? You guys have been great. My name is Alan Massenberg. For the rest of the show, thank you.
All right, put your hands for Alan Massenberg. What do you know about that? Massenberg, that's a hell of a last name, man. No, I ain't gonna pick on it, brother. You know, I just had a reflection on when I got accosted by a Jewish cop in Brooklyn. I mean, a real Jewish cop. He had the locks and all that shit coming down from there. He fucking threw me in the car. All right, you're going to jail. This is a clean bus, you schmuck. But before you go to jail, listen to me. You gotta go to court. Call my uncle, Leibowitz in mine. Don't call on Friday. You'll be wasting your time. I got stopped in Jersey too. I ain't mad at the cop because it was a righteous stop, okay? New Jersey Turnpike, exit 2, 158 miles an hour. Yeah, I saw him, you know, up on the cut, and I just like slowed it down, but he had me right. He came at me hard too. Them damn trooper cars are fast as hell. Listen, be careful, all you cats who want to outrun the cops, don't even waste your time. Those cars are fast as hell. This cop was pissed too. I was nervous. I was wrong. Look, if I'm right and I know I didn't do shit, you know, I'm not getting into that whole, these are my rights, you know, constitutional, I just know I'm right, and we gonna have to deal with this shit, Mr. Officer. But I know I'm wrong, bro. At this speed in New Jersey, huh? You understand? I might not even make it out the car. He was pissed too. I was so nervous, I said, I just want to turn into a Negro slave and just go, sir, I don't know what got him in my foot here, but feel like the gout just took hold of it, and it swelled up and mashed on this here gas pedal. I ain't had no ways of me to pull it off. But I said, you know what, Fred, you're wrong. Man up, bro. Man up. He was tight. He got over to the car. Officer O'Malley, New Jersey goddamn state trooper. You give me a goddamn license registration and proof of insurance right now. And I looked that cop in the eye and I said, oh, Officer O'Malley. I am so glad you stopped me. I didn't mean to drive so fast on your roadway here, but I got myself in a wee bit of trouble, don't you know? Well, I'm coming out to Newark is why I'm driving so fast. I stopped there on 18th Avenue, and some colored fellas come out of nowhere, and they pulled me out of my car. They threw me on the ground, and look what those bastards done to me. They painted me brown. I got brain paint all over my face, my hands, my foot. What am I to do? What am I to do? All right, move along. Go get yourself in there. When you get into Delaware, go to St. Luke's over there. They'll help you out. Maybe give you a nice bleach bath. I go too far, my brain. Taina, todo bien? All right, look, I like it. She's like, that's right. She killed somebody by mistake. Yeah, she got away with it too. They came, she was crying. Officer, I don't know, I've been playing too much. I'm in the kitchen, I'm making some chicken, some pollo, right? So, oh my God, ay Dios mío. I was cutting the chicken for the chicharron like that, right? And then he made it plain, so I turned around, he ran into the knife, you know? So I took out the knife, he ran back into the knife. I took it out, he ran again. Ay, Dios mío, I'm gonna do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for our next comedian coming to the stage. Please clap it up for Jersey's own Mr. Ray Linden.
Yo, Mozart, cut that off. What we're not going to do, Linden, is that. No. I done drove here an hour and a half. I'm stuck in traffic. We're going to start this all over. I can't believe these people act like this. Oh, my goodness gracious. I will scratch somebody out there. What I will do to this damn place. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Are y'all ready for your last comedian for the night? Put your hands together for Ray Linden. Cut that off, Mozart. How y'all feeling, Linden? Boy, y'all segregated, ain't you? It's okay, we all together, right? We all in this game, no matter what. I am happy to be here. What about Boricua? I heard that Boricua in the building. Yes. I am every nationality depending on how much you drink on that holiday. Yeah, guess what on Saturday? I'm going to be, ay bondita bandera. Someone pass me some Bacardi, someone. I almost say cocaine, but that's Colombia. This is good, man. I'm glad everybody here. Yo, clap it up if you're a parent. Yeah, I'm a parent. I'm a parent of 5. Yeah, so I gotta speed this up. I got 3 in the car. Yeah, you can't get a babysitter with 5. 2, 3, 5. They're like, How many parents only got 1 kid? Quitter. You're soft. You're soft. The problem is, all 5 of my children live at home with me. I should have been like Nick Cannon and spread them out throughout the country, right? I mean, look here, little man, you getting on my nerves. I'm about to go to Florida to go see Lakeisha. Be back in 3 months. I bet you behave then, won't you? But how many people here have bilingual children? See, some of you don't even realize a lot of your children are bilingual. See, my children speak fluent English and Chinese via TikTok. Because none of them speak English for real, right? They all speak TikTok. I go home, come off from a tour, my house is dirty. I'm like, come here, pick this, you get this. Hey, nobody wants to listen. I said, I'm gonna trick them. I'm gonna go out the house and come back in like a TikTok. I bet you listen then. So I go out the door and I come back in with the TikTok walk. I'm walking through my house and it looks like a jungle. I'm about to get a stick. I'm about to beat some kids. Y'all gonna pick up this shit? Pat! My house is clean 10 minutes after that, right? Just one TikTok dance. But we had TikTok when we was young. Y'all believe me? We did. We had commercials. You think I'm lying? Watch this. I had a structured settlement, but I need cash now. Right? Hold on. How How many of y'all went to get a sandwich, right, and did this? $5 foot long, You have to do all that, right? But sometimes commercials will confuse you. You didn't know what the commercial was selling until the end, right? The commercial said, drink like, take a sniff, pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. The taste is gonna move. Like, what was they selling? It's commercial. But sometimes commercials get you in trouble. I had an aunt, 75 years old, lives in Chicago. She fell down, broke her hip. All alone, no children. My grandfather and all of them live in the Bahamas. So I called her up one day and I was like, look, I'm quitting this comedy thing, I'm done. I'm gonna come live with you, I'm gonna take care of you. You don't ever have to pay me or worry about it. She was like, no, baby, I can't do that. And you can't just stop comedy and I can't pay you. How you gonna do that? I was like, freedom care, free to choose, freedom care, we're here for you. I'm sorry. But it's getting hard, man. Getting hard, getting older. It's getting hard, man. I'm gonna be 50 years old this year, y'all. Clap it up for me, y'all. 50 years old. And I like 50. There's some advantages, some disadvantages. 50, we get the discounts, right? Get that 50, you get the eat. Come on, man, you got that early bird special. I'm about to be in the 55 and up to see a community soon. Give me some cheap rent. But then here go the downside. Now, sir, you're like a seasoned man. I'm not gonna talk bad about you, but we have something in common. Neither one of us can have a cold drink after 8 p.m. That's why you don't have a beverage now, because if you do that, you are not sleeping for the night, right? 8:30, you're gonna pee. 10:30, you're gonna pee. 12:30, you're gonna pee. 2:30, you're gonna pee. About 3:30, you gotta get up and pee one more time before you go to work. And you're just like, I might go back to bed, right? Another bad thing is we all get lost in our own house. How many of y'all walk in the room and be like, damn, I'm in here. I came in for something. Maybe if I go back out, come back in. Right? Another thing I'm losing is my sight. But that's a gift. Because everybody beautiful to me, right? Y'all all good looking, right? But the one thing at 50 I'm losing is my strength. I'm not as strong anymore. See, young man, right there, you're a good young man. You and your mother can be walking out, you trip, boom, boom, right back up, right? Not at 50. It turned into a scene in the Matrix, don't it? I was at church one weekend with my grandmother, somebody knocked me over, I was like, I'm sorry, Grandma, but one of us you gotta brace my fall. You 80, I'm only 50, I got time. But 50 is hard. I also realized something that I know I can't do anymore with young people. I had a fight with a 27-year-old. Oh, he kicked my butt. Oh, yes, he did. But he didn't understand the rules of fighting. Sir, how old are you? See, you and I have different rules of fighting than that young man right there. Know what we do? We talk junk for about 5 to 10 minutes. We walk in a circle like this, yeah, whatever, man, whatever. What you gonna do? 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 One of us take our shirt off, usually to show our man boobs and tattoo. Right? Somebody get pushed, other 50-year-old men come in and break the fight up. It's over. Right? No, not with a young man. This 27-year-old, he ain't know the rules. I thought he did, but he didn't. So, the first part he got right. Whatever, what's that? You wanna fight? Let's fight, let's fight. So we walking in a circle. This is where the fight went wrong. He took his shirt off, and I started admiring him. I was was like, you don't got nobody, fat dude. Goodness gracious. Ooh, he got tattoos of the devil on his chest. He don't got no Jesus in his. Goodness gracious. But I ain't no punk, so I gotta finish the fight. I go for the push, think it's gonna be over. He moved and punched me in my solar plexus. You don't have one of those. I'm grown, I'm old, this stick out now, right? Do y'all remember the video game Mortal Kombat? Do you remember there's a scene where like the man be like, finish him. That man punched me, I think my whole soul came out. I was like, ah. I stood up, I saw my soul standing next to me, shaking his head like, So, the fight begins, I'm like, you know what? He didn't understand what we was doing. I'm gonna try this again. I go for the push again. He moved. This time he punched me in the side of my face. Y'all remember Batman? I mean the real Batman from like the 70s. I used to love Batman. Because when he went and got the bad guys, he kicked their butt. You see the words like pow, crash, boom, kabang. I saw all those words. The only word I didn't see was somebody stop this, please. Now the problem is, I thought I was tough, y'all, because I had a fight with another 50-year-old a couple weeks prior to that one. It was via electronics, but it made me feel tough. So one night, I'm out, one of my boys talking junk, and it spilled over to the next day. So we at work still arguing about a basketball game, and he done called me out my name. Look, black on the at least he got a little bit quieter. Let's clap it up for the man who did the day. Don't do that shit again. Where was I? Oh. So spill up to the next day. He's like, yo, you ain't tough. You come to my house, we can fight right now. I said, I'm on my way, bro. Start driving to his house, like 1:30 in the afternoon. I realized I was at work and on my lunch break. So I wasn't gonna mess my paycheck up, right? So I did the young thing. I sent him a text. I'm like, look, I get off work at 3:50. I'm gonna be at your house at 4:15 to beat you down. And I put 2 fist emojis in the text so he knew I was serious before I sent it. And I put send. He was like, whatever. I'm going about my day, trying to get my tough on. I'm walking around the office, I'm like, excuse me, Bill, I was at the copier first. Getting a little aggressive. I get this call from the children's mother. And she's like, look, your daughter's sick, you going to the school right after you get off work, and you picking your sons up because she can't go outside. I'm like, I gotta fight after work. I ain't saying to her, because guess who I'm not fighting? Child support. So I sent him a text, I'm like, look, I gotta pick my sons up. I'm gonna come beat you up around 5 o'clock. Sick. He sent me back a text, talking about my daughter got dance at 5. What you doing about 6? I'm like, 6? My son got basketball practice at 6. What you doing about 7 o'clock? He talking about, that's dinner time at my house. What you doing about 8? I'm like, 8 o'clock a little late. What you doing tomorrow? He's like, I got a doctor's appointment at 1. You think I can get a ride? I'm like, sure, I'll be there at 12. We forgot we was fighting. That's how old people fight, right? But a lot of things happen, man, that's different in life, man. Like relationships. Anybody here recently divorced or separated? No? Just me? Okay. Everybody here is in love. Okay. I hate you all. But separation is not right. It's not fair. At least for the man. And you know why it's not fair for the man? Because every time the man has to leave. How about the person that's unhappy should have to leave? How about the person that can't afford the mortgage by themselves should have to leave? That'd still be me. But there are a lot of good working class men out there that should keep their homes. The problem with you women is that you feel so empowered. You feel like you can do anything you want. It's through music that you're empowered. Clap it up for you women that you're so empowered. But Beyonce got y'all messed up. Beyonce talking about to the left, everything I got in a box to the left. I'm like, no, Beyonce. My mama raised me different. How about this? You must not know about me, 2 months security. You don't give me my half back, we roommates to this lease end, how about that? And then you got this Jasmine Sullivan woman talking about, I will bust the windows out your car. I wish one of y'all would bust the windows out of my 97 Accord. I got 3 payments left, I will kill one of y'all, you understand what I'm saying? So I was upset. So I was so upset I wrote a song about it. Y'all wanna hear my song? Y'all just need y'all clap, come on. You bust the windows out my car. I'm not Chris Brown, I'm not gonna. Broke the mic. Okay, there we go. I just beat the hell out of the mic. Look at that. Guess I'm as strong as Will Smith. No. We're gonna start this over here. Ready? All right, come on. You bust the windows out my car. I'm not Chris Brown. I'm not gonna break your jaw. I'm much too good looking to be behind bars. Cut up your favorite boots and credit cards. You bust the windows out my car. I thought we were too old to play these games. It was a crying shame. Oh, I forgot the car was in your name. You bust the windows out your car. Bet you we go half on this window, won't we? Yeah. Oh, Bob, I'm good, Bob. I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time with me? Yeah. Oh, man, I'm gonna this is actually not this is a true story. This is not a joke. This is really, really happening. My grandparents, 50 years ago also, were married. This August is their 50th wedding anniversary. Clap it up for that. So my grandparents are from the Bahamas, and we brought them over here to celebrate in the States so everybody can be with them. My grandfather don't have a TV. My grandfather been watching QVC network for the last month. Nothing else. Nothing else, I promise you. Somehow, a Viagra pill came on QVC. I'm like, what is QVC after dark? What is going on? So my grandfather gets it, he calls me up. He goes, what going on, boy? I said, what's up, Papa? I got a blue pill, I'm gonna tell your grandmother what this one. It's not what I want to hear on Sunday, Papa. But you know, I'm gonna tell you that because we need your help. I said, whoa. How you young people say pause? He's like, nah, boy, we need to take me to the mall. I want to buy your grandmother something sexy. I said, where you want to go? I want to go to the Secrets of Victoria. Now, my grandfather is legally blind in his left eye. So I'm like, look, Pop, I ain't got time to play around today. I got things to do, man. He's like, just take me to the mall, boy. So I'm taking him to the mall, and he's looking at things like, I can't see through this. I can't shoot through this. Nah, there's no way. After about 30 minutes, I'm annoyed, right? I'm like, miss, go in the back and just bring me the most sheer thing you have. And she brings back this canvas. My grandfather said, we like it, let me see. Oh, righteous. We're gonna wreck your grandmother good with this one. Inside the Secrets of Victoria, for real? So, rock the thing for me. She said, that'll be $275. My grandfather says, Christ have mercy. But your grandmother, you know, she loved me in the love, and we're gonna buy it 50 years. So, drop my grandfather off, drive him home. My phone starts ringing. It's my grandmother. I pick it up. My grandmother starts cursing in West India. She said, you pussy clad boy, come get your 90-year-old grandfather. can't stay upon this house no more. I'm like, what happened? I just dropped him off with a present. So you know your grandfather want to go to the secrets of Victoria. You know I'm got a blue pill. They think I don't know, but they're gonna tear this poom poom apart tonight. I'm like, okay, Grandma, but what happened? So your grandfather wanna buy something from that Secrets of Victoria thing. You know you're blind upon one eye. So I'm gonna go down butt naked and see if I can tell the difference. I've never seen a 5'8" raisin before, but I can just imagine. So she said she'd go downstairs. She said, Kenneth, I'm gonna come to you. You ready? He said, come on, baby love, show me what you got. She jump out, she go, ta-da! My grandfather squinted and stepped back. Squinted and stepped back. She said, well, what's wrong? He said, for $275, they can at least iron that shit. I'm Ray Pinder, y'all. Have a good night. Hello, Mozart. Yo, Ray Pinder, your grandfather's in the back. He said, yo, the idiot boy tell joke about me. How my business? So, hey, we had some fun, Tainas. Yeah, we had some fun, man. Any Mexicans in the house? Ah, Mexicano, Azteca, ¿cómo está, señorina? Yeah, man. Old Mexican dude told me a joke. He said, hey, Freddy, why did the Mexican throw his wife off the roof? Tequila. Any Dominicans here, I'd love to hear y'all talk, man. The Dominicans got the smoothest Latino swag, son. They need background singers when they talk. You ever heard them? They be, hey, primo, ¿cómo está, bro? ¿Cómo está, brother? Tranquilo, quieto, primo. Tranquilo, quieto. There's no controlling. This is nice, man. We should do Shakespeare in the Park. You want to do some Shakespeare in the Park? All right, we're gonna do Mozart, the DJ, and child support court. In Europe, right? Away from our laws, but into the Commonwealth system where he walk in the court and the judge got the white wig on and the robe ain't black no more, it's purple or burgundy, and he got that lamb's wool wrapped around him. And Sharika brought him to court for child support. Yeah, his ass was over there playing music, and they found him at a party, brought him into the courthouse in that Commonwealth system. Walked into that room with the big court doors. It was a dude with a red robe and a horn. Judge Willimaster presiding. The case of Mozart versus Riga and child support. He don't know they talk like this. He don't know. He don't know he better respond in this Quaker English or his ass is going down. That judge start reading this case. Indeed, it thus saith that thou hast fathered a child into the world. Courtesy bastardly procedures. And Sharika Bradley has thus claimed that thou art indeed the father of one bastard child, Bam Bam Bradley. And so, what saith ye? He's sharp. He's sharp. He gon' respond, my lord. For I know not this wench. For mine loins have never known the innards of a wench as lowly as she. For I to be held in contempt for gazing upon such a lowly wench beneath me, she art, my lord. For I should never delve into the iniquitous deed
as to place mine precious loins within the confines of hence a lowly wench. Lies, my lord, lies indeed. Lies? It is he who lies, my lord. For it was a night under the stars with Mr. Bob Sumner, there in Linden, New Jersey. And he brought me hot dogs and gave me drinks from a flask. And when it had been done, he placed me in his chariot and bringeth me along Wood Avenue unto the route number 1 and 9. And there, my lord, he made a right heading southward. And he traveled along that roadway into the town of Rockaway, New Jersey. And just above the bridge, he stopped at a place called the Loop. And there he purchased a room for the period of a 4-hour stay. And lo, he bringeth me into room 101, and thus he lifted my legs into the air. And he began to pound and thrust his loins into me over and over and over and over again, as his music played in the background. Damn you, majestic, damn you, and thus his seed falleth into the womb of me, and thou art the father. Alright, I'm sorry, that's 6 minutes. Bob, come on up here, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I never said this before, but I gotta let y'all. Some people don't know, but they think Bob's, only accolade is creating Def Comedy Jam and, going around the whole world basically. You only relegated to America, but I know you go to England. You was going to England. You was going to the islands and all that. You spent a lot of time in Bermuda, actually seeking comedians. But I'm gonna tell you a little secret. That's not his own. His real thing is music. Like this, Bob is heavy into the music industry. So everything that he does with comedy is because he loves it. He doesn't have to do this. He can easily put together concerts with the top artists in America because he comes from that. But he chooses to stick with this game. This is why I love and respect him so much. He's the last one standing. I call him that to his face. So you have here a brother who's gonna make sure you get, and you'll notice something? He's been over there all night watching the show. You know why? Because it doesn't stop here with him. You see what I'm saying? Whatever happens here with his artist that he chooses, this is something that goes on and on. Rashawn Reese is over there in the corner chilling out, another brother that's riding with him side by side. So I just wanted to let y'all know what you have bringing you comedy here in Linden, New Jersey. This is not some fly-by-night promoter. This is actually a guy who produces television shows and is about to move on to some other big things. And I just wanted to give him a few accolades, man, while he's standing, some living flowers to let y'all know. Bob Sumner, 30 plus years in the game. And man, it's gonna be some sad comedians if he say, you know what? I'm gonna go do music. Instead, I'm Freddie Ricks, man. I'm gonna give it over to Bob, man. I had an incredible time with you all. Thank you for having me. God bless tonight.
Thank you very much. One more time for Freddie Ricks, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, wow. What do I want to do right now? Did y'all enjoy yourselves? This is the opening, and it's a whole lot to what we're doing here. It's a formula that I've been using since I was a young kid on Orange Street at Lincoln Elementary School. I kid you not. Edith Maynard taught me well. Never forget where you come from. Comedians, are y'all here? Y'all still in the bed? Y'all give it up for DJ Mozart. He was part of the whole show. Even he went to what? Shakespeare on you. That was beautiful. You had the right name. But give it up for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. And the 4th of July is the first Thursday in July, and the first Friday is the 5th. So therefore, we won't be having the Comedy Under the Stars on that night. But we will be back on July 12th with the second edition of Comedy Under the Stars. So give it up for that. And hopefully, tell a friend to tell another friend about what we got going on over here, okay? And then we'll be back the following August 1st Friday, and then we'll close out September 1st Friday. Y'all cool with that? And it will be various comedians coming through here. And I just want to give a little disclaimer really fast, because I had to do some adjusting and things of that nature. And Kate, the opening comedian, I wanted to bring her in here because I'm all about giving opportunities in places where it makes sense. And Kate took some time off from, like, before the pandemic. You know, that's when she was saying that she had been into the Apollo. She was one of the first comedians that I had. I'm curator of comedy at the world famous Apollo. And I had Kate perform there because we've done quite a few shows in the past. But it's a different vibe with the Apollo. The vibe over there was a late night show where anything goes, this, that, and the other. So when I told her about the language here, she was really trying to be conscious of it and also material, whatever. And she hasn't been back on stage for a minute, so I kind of wanted her just to come here and warm things up and this, that, and the other. Because again, now she knows what she has to do for the next time she hits stages like this. So give it up for her one more time. So with all that being said, DJ Mozart, give us some music, keep it down a little bit as I bring all the comedians back out here. So just like I was just talking about her, I'm gonna bring her out here right now. Give it up for Kate Wood, give us some music. Keep it going for Aaron Massenberg. Ray Bender. And our illustrious host, Freddie Ricks. Give it up, y'all. Now, bring it down just a taste. Boom, bring it down. Freddie just mentioned, as a matter of fact, bring it all the way down for a minute. Freddie just mentioned that I'm back in it, all right? What that means is this. A lot of you know, some of you may not know, but for a number of years, I worked on a show that pretty much changed what comedy was all about in the 90s, and that was Def Comedy Jam. Now, while that was going on, I watched, you know, a lot of people get their start. Now, at that same time when I was getting to the business, and like Freddie was just talking about, I was a music guy, I was on the radio, right? WSOU, this, that, and the other. And now, during the pandemic, nobody's doing anything, so everybody decides they're gonna become broadcast journalists. So it's all these podcasts and stuff. So I'm listening to a lot of interviews. My name keep coming up. I'm listening to J.B. Smoove be interviewed by Shannon Sharp. I'm listening to Chris Tucker be interviewed by T.I. And they're all talking about, can they get back to that golden age when all those sitcoms and movies and stuff was happening. And my name keep coming up. I said, when the pandemic is over, I'm going to have an opportunity to get back out here and show them that it's not just about these comedians that's on social media, you know, the Instagram now. It's cool, that's a whole nother lane. But I'm about making some more Fridays and some house parties. You know what I mean? Some Martins and some Bernie Mac shows. And that happens from stand-up comedy. And I did that. The Kings and Queens and all that, first time you ever saw them was where? On Def Comedy Jam. But before that, where you see them? Either it was Terminal D, Club 88, or the Peppermint. You did? So that's what's happening here in Linden. That's what's happening, what I have going on in Willingboro, what I have going on in the Apollo. It's all about giving the next generation those same opportunities that Cat Williams is talking about them people. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So we're getting ready to change the game, and y'all helping me right here. So give it up again. And I say all that to say this. Y'all give it up one more time for my partner, Reggie Sumner. All right? Now, along with that, my business partner in management, Jeff Billingsley, he's in here somewhere, and we created a company called Legacy Entertainment Management, okay, LEG. And all that is in this next generation, I'm not gonna let, while I was trying to get myself together, coming from coming from Seton Hall to Def Jam and all that, I didn't have that opportunity, or maybe I did, to manage, those guys, but I was still finding my way. Now everybody knows what I do and what I'm getting ready to do, all right? And I created my own management company this time, because I'm gonna have them. And right now, Rashawn Reese, Rio Paris, come on over here. Y'all give it up for these guys right here. Rio came through, he just got off a cruise. He's cruising all over the world. I saw you in New Zealand or somewhere the other day. And Rashawn Reese, he'll be hosting one of the shows here with me, but before that, he'll be heading down to Miami, Florida next week as we be showcasing, the Rising Stars of Comedy will be showcasing at the American Black Film Festival, where I'm gonna show them the next kings and queens of comedy. All right? So give it up. So, and I wanna give a shout out over here also to one of my best friends ever. We met when we were 14 years old, playing basketball in Pennsylvania in some all-star camp, all right? And he, I don't know what to say about him because, not only were we playing ball, but we got in the music industry together. While he was rocking with Flavor Unit, I'm with Def Jam. At the same time, while I'm messing with all these comedians, he's managing some guy y'all might have heard of by the name of Jaheim. Y'all heard of Jaheim? Well, y'all give it up for my main man, Pookie Gist, over there, chilling. We're getting ready to do some big things. So again, you're amongst family here, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank all of you for allowing me to bring laughter along with Reggie to your souls right here. So, my meter ran out at 9 o'clock. What time is it? I see y'all. God bless you.